Sam Smyers here. Today, I want to talk about some tips and tricks on how to use delay on your vocals. So let's go ahead and jump into the video. All right, everyone, welcome back to the channel. And if you are new here, please consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel because that will help you stay updated with future videos that are just like this. Delay is one of the most common effects that you can add to vocals along with reverb. I want to go over mainly how to apply delay to your vocals and spend a bit less time on some reverb, although I'll touch on some ways that we can add some reverb to our delays. I'm going to be using the Echo Boy plugin, and then I'm also going to be using the Echo plugin by Ableton. Let's go ahead and bypass these, and I'll play you this lead vocal here.
I know what you want. Come over, let's talk. I like what you got. Yeah.
And then let's play everything together. These are going to be dry vocals with the instrumental.
I know what you want. Come over, let's talk. I like what you got. Yeah.
Let's open up our Echo Boy. Here is the default setting for Echo Boy. This is an 1/8 note delay. Let's solo these vocals. I can turn up my high cut, my low cut. Let's add some feedback here. Turn down the mix a bit.
I know what you want. Come over, let's talk. I like what you got. Yeah. If this ain't real love, I might just give up. I know what I want. Yeah.
Check it in the mix.
I know what you want. Come over, let's talk. I like what you got. Yeah. If this ain't real love, I might just give up. I know what I want.
And that's a really quick setting that you can use. I like to use 1/8 note delays for my vocals. I feel like that helps set those vocals in the mix really well. One thing to note about the Echo Boy is when you put it on this default preset, it has this stereo effect going on. If you open up this menu by hitting the tweak button here, it has this left and right offset. And notice it's set at about 25% already. Basically, what this does is it offsets the left channel with the right channel. Even though you have this at an 1/8 note delay, what is happening is that it's offsetting it just a tiny bit so that it sounds like it has this stereo effect. Let me go ahead and put this at 0 and you can hear how it sounds like a mono delay.
I know what you want. Come over, let's talk. I like what you got.
And then watch what happens whenever I raise this knob up.
I know what you want. Come over, let's talk. I like what you got. Yeah.
When you apply this left and right offset, it gets that delay out of the center of the mix and pushes it to the size of the mix. If you want that stereo effect on another delay, just make sure you have the left and right channels offset. Let's go to my Echo plugin and I will show you. If I just play this Echo plugin with the vocal.
I know what you want. Come over, let's talk. I like what you.
That delay sounds very mono. And what you need to do is you need to go to these two options here and raise these up, these percentages up, because these are going to be your offset percentages. And if I raise this up,
I know what you want. Come over, let's talk. I like what you got.
Now it sounds like a stereo delay. You can raise this up even further, and then visually you can see where this offset is happening with these lines here. Let's reduce this a bit.
I know what you want. Come over, let's talk. I like what you got. Yeah.
I could also unlink both the left and right channels and change the length of delay to the right channel.
I know what you want. Come over, let's talk. I like what you got. Yeah.
I could also add this filter down here. I could filter off some of the highs and some of the lows.
I know what you want. Come over, let's talk. I like what you got. Yeah.
Or another way that I can add that different delay from the left and right is I could go to the ping pong here and I could set this at the 1/8 note. Let's go ahead and play the ping pong now.
I know what you want. Come over, let's talk. I like what you got. Yeah. I know what you want. Come over, let's talk. I like what you got. Yeah.
And if you mix that in subtle with your mix, then it can add some nice width to the vocals. If I want to do some of those same things with the Echo Boy, then I can go to this dual echo and have my two echoes here and change the notes or the time, or I could put this onto ping pong, and then it will give me that ping pong effect. On my ping pong, I could also add some reverb, which is nice. On this echo plugin, I can just turn up the reverb knob because it's built in
I know what you want. Come over, let's talk.
and adjust some of the decay.
I know what you want. Come over, let's talk. I like what you got. Yeah, yeah. I know what you want. Come over, let's talk. I like what you got. Yeah, yeah.
And then I could do something like that. Another type of delay that I like to use is called the slapback delay, which is going to be a very short delay with no feedback that became popular in the 1950s. If you think about Elvis's vocals, he used the slapback delay quite a bit. To do a slapback, let's go ahead and lower these down to, let's say, around 100 milliseconds or so. Raise up this filter here, put this back on stereo, turn down our feedback, and let's check it out.
I know what you want. Come over, let's.
And of course, turn down this reverb.
I know what you want. Come over, let's talk. I like what you got. Yeah, yeah. If this ain't real love,
Maybe turn down the dry and wet a bit, and let's check it out in the mix.
I know what you want. Come over, let's talk. I like what you got. Yeah, yeah.
Without it,
I know what you want. Come over, let's talk. I like what you got. Yeah, yeah.
it gives the vocal this sense as if that vocal is in a room, and it adds some thickness to the vocal. I like to use the slapback in combination with another delay like a slapback and an eighth note delay. I could also use a longer delay like a quarter note delay and longer. Let's go to the echo plugin and put this back onto our notes here. Raise this up to quarter note.
I know what you want. Come over, let's talk. I like what you got. Yeah, yeah.
Whenever I use a longer delay like that, I like to sidechain the delay with the lead vocal. And in the echo plugin, there's actually this ducking option which does it automatically for you. And I can lower this threshold. And let's check this out.
I know what you want. Come over, let's talk. I like what you got. Yeah, yeah.
And we can hear that delay coming back up in between the lead vocal. Let me turn down this dry and wet knob and make this release a bit longer.
I know what you want. Come over, let's talk. I like what you got. Yeah, yeah. If this ain't real love, I might just give up. I know what I want. Yeah, yeah.
And let's check it out without that ducking.
I know what you want. Come over, let's talk. I like what you got. Yeah, yeah.
This is useful if you want this longer delay to fill in empty spaces. In this example, I would want it to fill in this empty space here because there's no vocal there, and it helps blend in that vocal really nicely to the track if we fill it in with a nice echo.
I know what you want. Come over, let's talk. I like what you got. Yeah, yeah.
If you're not using the Echo plugin, then we can do this with another plugin like the Echo Boy. And let me just walk through how to do that. What I am going to do is group the Echo Boy and put this into an audio effects track. And I will create another chain that is going to be the dry vocal, which has no effects on it. This is the dry vocal chain.
I know what you want.
And then this will be our wet chain. Let's say this is going to be our quarter note delay. And put this at a single echo. Echo time, let's put this at quarter note.
I know what you want. Come over, let's talk.
And then I will add the compressor after the delay. Then I will sidechain the compressor with that lead vocal. And when you do this, make sure that you choose pre-effects because you want to sidechain that delay with the dry lead vocal.
I know what you want. Come over, let's talk. I like what you got. Yeah, yeah.
And now we have that ducking effect with the Echo Boy. Let's go ahead and turn this mix all the way to 100% wet.
I know what you want. Come over, let's talk. I like what you got. Yeah, yeah. I know what you want. Come over, let's talk. I like what you got. Yeah, yeah.
If you don't want to do this sidechain effect, you could automate the delay instead. Let's go ahead and open up our automation here. And let's say I want this quarter note delay to come in between the empty spaces here. Let's check this out if I automate this quarter note delay now.
Like what you got, yeah, yeah. If this ain't real love,
I could do something like that. Now I will create another chain that's going to have my eighth note delay. Let's just use the echo. Make this eighth note 100% wet. Turn off this ducking here.
like what you got, yeah, yeah. If
And let's mix that in with the lead vocal.
you got, yeah, yeah. I know what you want. Come over, let's talk. I like what you got, yeah, yeah.
And now we have the eighth note delay and then the quarter note delay, which is being automated on in between this empty section here. And let's play that with the track.
I know what you want. Come over, let's talk. I like what you got, yeah, yeah.
And then I could add my slapback. Let's go ahead and duplicate this and turn this into a slapback.
I know what you want. Come over. I know what you want. Come over, let's talk. I like what you got, yeah, yeah.
And there's my
I
slapback.
know what you want. I know what you want. Come over, let's talk. I like what you got, yeah, yeah.
Let's rename that slapback. Now I have a slapback, an eighth note delay, and a quarter note delay.
I know what you want. Come over, let's talk. I like what you got, yeah, yeah. If this ain't real love, I might just give up. I know what I want, yeah, yeah.
I recommend that you try using multiple delays on your vocals, especially using different delays for different sections, maybe using a longer delay during a chorus and a shorter delay during a verse. If you don't want to automate your delays on your actual vocal, then you can actually do what I like to do here is let's insert a audio track and then put in this last word here. I'm going to copy this down to my track here.
Yeah, yeah.
Then I'm going to put on an echo. And I'm going to make this echo a half note.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to add some reverb to it, add some feedback,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
and I'm actually going to make it ping pong.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
And then I'm going to take off this quarter note delay. And let's play all of this together.
I like what you got, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. If this ain't real love,
And turn it down a bit.
I like what you got, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. If this ain't real love,
Let's play it in the track.
I know what you want. Come over, let's talk. I like what you got, yeah, yeah. If this ain't real love, I might just give.
And that's a cool way to add these vocal throws is you pick a word and you put it onto a new track and then you add some delay and you add some reverb and then you can have it ring out and do what I did is have it ping pong back and forth. Or you could add some overdrive to it, some distortion. Let's go ahead and add some distortion.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And lower it in the mix even further.
Over, let's talk. I like what you got, yeah, yeah. If this ain't real love, I might.
Once you create an audio effects track with all of these different types of delays, a slapback delay, a faster delay like an eighth note delay, and a quarter note delay, then you can hit this option here and save it, and you can save it as your own audio effects rack. Let's take a look at my delay rack that I created. I have the clean channel, which is just the dry vocal. Then I have this slap. I have the ping pong. I have the quarter note, and then I also have the eighth note. And so basically, whenever you create this audio effects track, you can drag it onto your vocal track and then turn whichever one of these on and off to figure out which one works the best for your vocal. And you also have these options to automate different delays on and off, or the levels of these delays. So there you have it. Those are some tips and tricks on how to mix delays with your vocals. I hope that was helpful. And if it was, please go ahead and give this video a like and subscribe to my channel, because that will help you stay updated with future videos that are just like this. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.